Hey, happy Wins Wednesday. Paula Williams with ABCI. You're not used to seeing me with glasses. This is a new thing today, mainly because I got carpet buzz in my eye while doing yoga. So the lesson for the day is always use a yoga mat. Don't do yoga on the carpet. Anyway, so today's real point actually is I wanted to take a few minutes to talk about something that's happening in the news and something that ABCI clients are doing about it. So you may have heard of the pilot shortage. Now, this is something that had been batted around for many, many years prior to the whole COVID situation. And, you know, a lot of people can argue that it's really a funding shortage or a pay shortage or whatever you want to argue about it, but it has become a very real thing and has been exacerbated in the last couple of years. So this is happening for a couple of reasons. One, because of a demographic shift. Pilots, especially in the United States, are getting on toward retirement age, and not as many youngsters are getting into the field. And that's probably partly because one of the traditional ways that people got interested in aviation was that little kids would hang around the airport. And, a lot of people that owned airplanes would show them around and take them for flights. And, the kids would get interested and they would wash planes or do whatever they needed to do to earn some flight time and enjoy hanging around the airport. And that can't be done anymore since 9/11. There have been a lot of security restrictions around airports. So it's a little bit of a cultural shift. Whatever caused it, COVID certainly exacerbated it, as a lot of the airlines ended up laying people off, and now they're looking for people again. And a lot of those folks have gone off into other professions or have taken early retirement or moved on. So it is a great time to be a pilot, at least in the United States and probably in many other places in the world where the demographics and cultural situation are similar. There are two ABCI clients that I wanted to mention today. One of them is FAPA, which is the Future and Active Pilot Advisors. You can find them on the web at FAPA.aero. And if you are interested in becoming a pilot, or if you are already a pilot, they have a lot of different services for you. They are independent of the airlines. So, if you are interested in a career with the airlines, you may want to talk with someone who is not affiliated with any of them to give you a kind of an overall picture of the industry and give you really good advice that's unbiased. I have met Lewis Smith and Tim Genk, and they're fabulous people. They really enjoy working with young people and with people who are in their mid-career and advancing through that. So, I think anyone could benefit from their knowledge and experience. So they have future pilot events that are really informational in nature. And those are for future pilots and their teachers, mentors, parents, and other interested folks. And those future pilot events are also really helpful for people who are thinking about becoming a pilot, transitioning from any other career on the planet as well. They also have job fairs for professional pilots, and those are also very informational and helpful for people who are already in the industry and have a lot of qualifications and hours and things like that, but are looking for the best way to maximize their skills and their careers. So that's FAPA.aero. Highly recommend that you check out their events. They are coming to a city near you if you're in North America. Great people once again. The other one is AeroStar Training Services. And AeroStar has been a client of ABCI for a very, very long time. They're one of our very oldest clients, and they are wonderful people. Captain David Santo has been an airline pilot for a really long time. Deidre Wilson is one of the women entrepreneurs in the Kissimmee area that's been receiving a lot of awards and things like that. So she's really well known in that area, and for good reason. She really runs a great organization. And Sherry Harvey is a fantastic instructor, and she runs their Part 141 program, which is for people who are starting their career and are interested in starting with their first lesson and going all the way through to becoming a private pilot. And then from that point, AeroStar also offers type ratings. It's one of the very few schools, in fact, it's probably the only one that I have ever heard of, where you can take your first lesson and in that same facility, you can get your type rating for an Airbus 320 or a Boeing 737, which are some of the most popular airliners on the planet. So great facility. Michelle Laraki is their admissions coordinator, and she is also a student pilot and very excited about beginning her pilot career. So you get to talk to people who are at all stages and all backgrounds in that organization. So it is a great time to think about becoming a pilot, at least in the United States and probably in many other places in the world. And if you have an interest in that, I know most of the time we talk about business aviation, and of course, they need pilots as well. But today's episode has kind of been focusing on the airlines. So anyway, have a great Wednesday, and we'll see you next week.